Hello, my friends. Happy Friday. Welcome to episode 208 of Why Did I Buy This? This series started as a way to help crafters find unique ways to use the products that they have in their collections. But this is a great series for those of you who are looking for things to add to your collection and are wondering what the newest and hottest things are to buy. My name is Lindsay Mann. I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I have been with Stampin' Up! As a Canadian demonstrator for over 22 years. I love to craft, and I'm very proud to be a Canadian small business. So thank you for joining me today. And happy Good Friday, friends. It's the Easter weekend here in Canada, and so we are celebrating all that entails. And I am imagining many of you are off work today, so hopefully you're getting to enjoy your lunch with a little bit of Why Did I Buy This? As you tune in, you can say hello, let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you have a chance to watch the replay and are watching that, then you can comment there too. Hello, Carol, good to see you. Yes, so we're wrapping up April here soon, and with May, we have a brand new catalog coming out. Let me show you the cover. So our new big book, the annual catalog, will come out May 6th. And so with this, we've got new stamps, new in colors, new embellishments, new dies, and it's a great little tool to be able to help you find all of the crafting things that you need, whether it's here in these pages or online on my online store. I have a class that is going to be a sneak peek to this, and that's on May 3rd. It's a Saturday. Not next Saturday, the weekend after. And so from 10 to noon, you can come pick up your copy of the catalog and you can come play with those brand new products. I have just a couple of spots left in that class, so you'll want to go ahead and register through the link that's provided here on my Facebook page. Hello, Kathy. I also have some other classes coming up. In June, I have an in-color bingo. So as you know, we have 5 new in-colors. So the trendy colors of the season will be added to our collection. And so the in-color bingo, we're going to be playing with those. You're going to get a gift bag valued at $25 that is themed in the in-colors. And we're going to be playing 6 fun games of bingo. It's just a fun way to be able to celebrate those new colors. And I also have a scrapbooking class coming up in June. That's Saturday, June 14th. And we're going to be playing with Stampin' Up's workshop kits. They are phenomenal. The layouts are beautiful. And you get 3 double layouts, so it's 6 pages total. And it's just a great way to be able to exercise that scrapbooking in a very short amount of time. Whether you're new to scrapbooking or you've been doing it for a long time, or maybe you're coming back to it, this is a great way to be able to do some scrapbooking. Hello, Jane. Good to see you. Yeah, please say hello. I love talking to you, and it's always nice to get to see who's watching. So let me think. What's going on in my world? We have a couple of family events going on this weekend. Tomorrow we're hosting a dinner for my family for Easter, and then on Sunday we're getting together with Bruce's family, which will be really nice. We're really enjoying some nice weather here in Edmonton. I know if you live south, you're probably basking in sun already, but you know, we're just into that spring season now. The snow is officially all melted, and we're starting to get some sunshine. We can wear light jackets now, which is great. So it's always nice when that spring has happened. And for me, the key to spring is hearing the robins sing. I love at nighttime when I'm walking the dogs, hearing the robins sing. I don't know if you have robins where you are and where you're watching from, but they're just like, it's just such a spring sound to me. So I really, really love that. Okay. Well, enough chitter chatter. I think we've got enough people who joined in. Oh, hello from Regina, Therese. Oh, good to see you. Yeah, the robins must be singing away there too. So yeah, it's really nice to have that part of spring officially upon us. So I'm going to do the awkward transition so you can see my hands. And then we are going to do some crafting. I have just a couple little projects because it is Good Friday and not officially a work day, but I just wanted to catch up with you. I don't know why it does the wide fish eye when I do that now. There we go. Okay. So, a couple things. I wanted to share with you this little flyer here. Oh, wow, this went really akimbo. Sorry. There. We have some new Paper Pumpkin kits coming out, and here's some sneak peeks. If you're unfamiliar, Paper Pumpkin is our monthly subscription service. And the nice thing about it is not only do you get these unique projects in the mail, but you also can have the ability to purchase add-ons. So every quarter they come out with a die set that is an add-on. Hi, Lynn. Happy Friday. So this is what you can look forward to for just 30 something a month. I can't remember the price right now. But what I wanted to talk about today is the Why Did I Buy This Maker Club. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary. So this is a collaboration that my pal Meg Loven and I have worked together on. And it's kind of your VIP experience for those of you who love Why Did I Buy This. So we worked together and we created the Maker Club. And you have to be involved with the Maker Club in order to participate in it. And each month, the Maker Club participants get a little product sampler with things in it that you can learn. Now, I'm giving you a sneak peek. I'm assuming my club members have already received this, but our club isn't until next week. And it's a private virtual club. And you can see that each of the members are getting some really great products to be able to play with. And I'm going to show you one thing I've done with these products today. This is not... the projects that I show in the Maker Club are exclusive. You don't get to see them normally, but this is one of the ones I'm going to share because it's kind of integral to the holiday this weekend. So again, you can see everybody's going to get this little kit in the mail. And so with that, then you get to come for an hour, you get to see exclusive projects, you get to be part of the community. We have prizes, there's lots of chit chat. It's really, really fun. And you also get to see what my pal Meg shares, and she's incredible. So let me show you a sneak peek of a project from the Maker Club. I actually have 2 kits left this month. So I have included the link in the description of this video. If you'd like to go ahead and reserve one of those kits, then I'd recommend that you do that now. For Canadian demonstrators, not demonstrators, no, you don't have to be a demonstrator, sorry. We do have lots of demonstrators who do this, but for Canadians, it's just $35. That includes all your shipping and GST. And for my American friends, I think it's $28, and you're going to register through Meg, but that link is the same. So go ahead and do that now. If you'd like to participate, you can do it month to month, so you could just go ahead and try it out for 1 month. Okay, so one of the things included in this month's kit are the suitcase treat boxes. And so this is what they look like. This is an online exclusive. And you can see that these are all scored and cut, ready to be able to fold into a box. Now, I saw this and immediately wanted to use it for the Treatos that I made for all the kiddos in my life who I'd like to drop off little treats for. And so what I did was brought in the Designer Series paper that's also included in the sampler. So this is the On The Go 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. And you can see I've really dove into mine. There's lots of different sheets in here, but I've really picked over mine a lot. I'm enjoying it. And so I'm going to go ahead and grab from my pile here. Where did I put it? I love it when I do this. I was positive that I had created. Okay, so we're just going to skip to the next part. What I did was I took a piece of paper. This is not the right size, but I cut it to size. So let me tell you what that size is. This is 2 7/8 across, and this way is 3 5/8. 3 5/8. Okay, so I just went ahead and stuck that down on this panel right here, and then I ran it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I did it like this. So here you can see I've used my Stylish Shapes, and I folded these pieces in so that it would fit through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I rolled it through, and that has cut out this circle here. So I'm just going to pop that out. Okay, so let me go ahead and assemble the box. So in order to assemble it easily, I struggled a little bit in the beginning with this, and it's because you really have to make sure that this and this are folded. And then you're going to fold on all the other score lines as well. Okay. just like that. And then you can see these little flaps here are going to fold in, and that's going to make our box. So I usually do one side at a time. So here we've got that side. So like I said, this is a sneak peek, but this is not at all the only, I'm going to be showing multiple projects on Wednesday in our club. So for those of you who are part of the club, don't worry, I'm not giving away all the secrets. And then here, we're going to fold this piece in, and then this pops out, and you're going to stick that through like that. Now you need it to be able to fold in and stick like this. So this is where having it scored already and folded is going to be important. So this is just going to fold flat like that, and then these hold it in place, just like that. So that's how you make the suitcase. So if you were to do it this way, you can see that's the suitcase, okay? But we've created the little hole here, and now we're going to do some decorating. So I love adding ribbon to a project, and I actually don't need this to be a suitcase because we're going to be using it as a stand. And so I'm going to go ahead and trim off the little handle bit. And now I'm going to add in some tear and tape. So right from the edge here, I'm going to stick that along my edge of my box, like that. And then we're going to tear it off, okay? So now I'm going to use my snips, and I'm just going to grab underneath and peel off that layer. So now we have sticky strip that goes all the way around. So here we're going to bring in some coordinating ribbon. So this is just from the In Color collection, the Summer Splash. And on the back, I'm just going to go a little bit off the edge, and we're going to add it all the way around the box. Okay, just like that. Oh, we want to make sure it's covering the tape. There we go. Okay, beautiful. And now I'm going to trim off that ribbon. So now we have that little decor ribbon around the edges, and you can just give it a press so it's all in place. Okay, now I'm going to show you another piece that's from our maker kit this month. So we have here the Hugs of Bloom dies, and so you can see we've got the flower, the leaves, the hugs, and the label. And what I've done is I've pulled out these leaves and flower, and I've used Pretty in Pink to be able to die cut the flower. And then I've got my leaves in Summer Splash. Okay. How are you guys doing? You're silent today. Maybe you're in a busy public place as you're watching this. I hope you're all doing well. Okay, so we've got our two dies there. So now I'm going to add those to the box. So I'm going to use my mini dimensionals. So I'll put one on the back of the flower, and then this will get stuck down here. And then I used my snips to make this into two branches. And with my mini dimensionals, once again, I'm going to add those on. Okay. And this will be tucked in just like so. And another one over here. So this one's going to go like that. Now, like I said, this is a little treat box for some of the kiddos in my life. And so I wanted to put Happy Easter. So I'm going to bring in just a little strip of crumb cake. And from the Choose Happy stamp set, I'm going to bring in the Happy and Easter. So I went ahead and just stuck them both on the same block to make it easy for myself, because I've been making multiples of these boxes. And so Happy Easter. And then with my snips, I'm just going to trim the ends like this. Okay, and then add on a dimensional. perfect. And now with the embellishments, I'm just going to add a little center to the flower like that. Okay, so there we've got the little box template for what I'm going to add. So at Costco, you can pick up this is 12 pack of the Kinder Egg Surprises. I don't know if you have those in the US or not, but they're just like these little chocolate treats, and inside there's an egg and it's got a little toy inside. And so this is going to fit perfectly inside this little box for the kids. Now, what I did to package it up for delivery is I put in some Ready Shreddy and then tucked that in, and then I used a gusseted cello bag and then tied a little bow along the top, so that now we've got these cute little transport systems for our eggs. Aren't those cute? Yeah, I really love them. So now I have, 12 made, number 12, to be able to deliver to my nieces and nephews and friends that are going to get a little Easter treat from me. So just a really easy way to be able to use that suitcase box and the products from the Maker Kit. So like I said, I have 2 kits left. My Canadian friends, if you're interested, you'll want to register and grab those. Okay, I want to show you one other thing before we go. Like I said, today's a bit of a short video because of Easter, but I couldn't not show you these things. Okay, so when I was making all of my treats, I had all these circles that were cut out because I had them on the treat box, and then I cut the circle out of the middle. So I have all these pieces. I don't want them to go to waste. So what I did was just threw together a quick Easter card. So this is great for the adults that I'm dropping gifts off for the littles. So I'm just going to throw some dimensionals on the back here, and on a piece of crumb cake, we're going to do a little bit of decorating. So I'm going to throw the Strawberry Slush one in the middle. Strawberry Slush, one of our returning favorites in our new In Color collection. So we're going to stick that down there. And then we have one more here. Okay, like that. So this one's going to go over like that. Now, this Choose Happy stamp set has the cutest little bunny in it. So again, you can see that this is all occasions, and I'm going to bring the bunny in, and with my memento, I'll ink that bunny up and then stamp like so. And with minimal coloring involved, I'm going to just do his tummy in the light gray. I gave Remy, my Frenchie, a bath this morning. If you go to Instagram, you can see him all wrapped up in his towel. But he actually loves having baths, and he loves to be blow dried. It's so funny to me because I've never met a dog before who loves to be blow dried the way he does. He just like closes his eyes and he lays down and he's stretched out and showed his bum. And I was like, oh my gosh, he just loves it. I think he likes the heat, and he loves to be petted. So, you know, I think it's like that extra grooming is very fun for him. So now I'm just going to fussy cut out my little bunny here. Do any of you have dogs that like to be blow dried? That was a new one for me. My lab does not enjoy being blow dried. She's like, absolutely not. So her bath will come a different day. I'm not doing them both on the same day. It's too much. Okay, we're gonna do the little fussy cutting here with my snips, and we're going to add a little bunny to our Easter card. What kinds of Easter treats do you like to give your family? My kids are grown now, so they don't really eat a lot of chocolate anymore, so I actually went with new underwear. Don't tell them. Because who couldn't use a new pair? Okay, so now we've got a little strip here. We're going to add our Happy Easter. So I've got, again, just this message already mounted onto the same block. It makes it just so much easier. And I'm going to stamp that like so. And then with my snips, I'm going to trim off the excess and trim this down like so. And now we have our little Happy Easter message to add to the card. Okay, let me show you the finished one. Really simple, very, very simple, just like that, using the circles from the box. So here you can see one more time, we've got our little Easter treats. Again, friends from Canada, we've got these Kinder Surprises at Costco right now. They were on sale. They were really inexpensive. And then just thrown into the little box makes it so cute. And here's what I did with the circles that were left over. So if you're thinking to yourself, Lindsay, why don't I have these products? Head to my online store and shop away. Now, one of the things you'll want to note, and this is so exciting, we have new Stampin' Rewards, friends. So now for every customer who places an order that's $25 or greater in Canada, you're going to get 10% back as rewards that you can either shop with on your next order or save up for an entire year. And all you have to do is place an online order. And when you place your online order and you sign into the store, it's going to ask you to opt into the rewards. You want to do that because once you do that, you can then have the rewards and accumulate them as long as you'd like. So no more $200 orders to get rewards. Now it's happening at $25. And the other thing is for team members and maybe if you've done something extra special, I can even gift you a reward. So that is something really, really fun to be able to do with this new system. So make sure you sign into your account and opt into rewards because that's where the magic starts to happen. I hope you have an amazing Easter weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate crafting with you. It's very, very fun for me to get to share these techniques. If you'd like to have more of this, remember you can sign up for the Why Did I Buy This Maker Club. It's a VIP experience. I have 2 kits left for the month. If you sign up now, I can get them in the mail probably Tuesday because of the long weekend. And so you'll have the kit and be able to participate in April's Maker Club, which is on Wednesday at noon. If you can't make it live, we send you the replay. Okay, my friends, have a great weekend. Bye for now.